Welcome to my channel. Today we explore another rare and historic coin with full details and deep information. If you love coins, history, and numismatics, you're in the right place. Let's begin. The 1999p American Silver Eagle stands as one of the most admired modern bullion coins of the United States, recognized worldwide for its iconic imagery, historical symbolism, and precious metal value. Although silver eagles are primarily minted as bullion coins, the 1999 proof version struck at the Philadelphia Mint with a P mint mark is especially respected by collectors for its craftsmanship and its place within the timeline of late 20th century American coinage. The obverse of the coin features a legendary walking liberty design originally created by sculptor Adolph A. Weinman in 1916 for the $50. In this artwork, Liberty strides confidently toward the rising sun, her flowing gown and the American flag draped around her symbolizing freedom, strength, and renewal. In her extended arm she carries branches of oak and laurel, representing civil authority, honor, and military victory. The design became one of the most beloved in American history, and when the Silver Eagle program launched in 1986, the United States Mint chose to revive this masterpiece due to its timeless aesthetic and emotional connection to the nation's heritage. Surrounding Liberty on the obverse are inscriptions that hold immense symbolic weight. The word Liberty runs along the top, reflecting the foundational principle on which the nation was built. The phrase, "In God We Trust," adopted from the Civil War era and made a national motto in 1956, stands near Liberty's right side, reinforcing America's historical reliance on faith and tradition. The date 1999 is positioned at the bottom, marking the last year of the millennium and giving this coin a distinctive place in history. Many collectors consider coins from this transitional period particularly significant because they represent the end of a century and the beginning of a new era in American policy, economy, and culture. The reverse of the 1999p Silver Eagle displays the powerful heraldic eagle design by John McCanty, the 12th chief engraver of a United States Mint. This reverse design depicts a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, holding a ribbon in its beak bearing the national motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. This phrase expresses the unity of the states and the people who form the nation. The eagle holds arrows in one talon, symbolizing readiness to defend the country, and an olive branch in the other, representing the desire for peace. Above the eagle are 13 stars arranged in a triangular pattern, representing the original 13 colonies. Around the rim appear the inscriptions United States of America, 1 ounce fine silver, and $1, declaring the coin's legal tender status and its content of 1 troy ounce of .999 fine silver. The 1999p Silver Eagle proof coin was struck with exceptional detail, using specially polished planchets and mirror-finished dies to produce sharp details and deep, reflective surfaces. As the Philadelphia Mint was still a major producer of proof Silver Eagles during the 1990s, the 1999 issue is considered one of the key dates of collectors of the full Silver Eagle series. In terms of mintage, the 1999 proof saw a relatively moderate production run compared with other years, making it desirable for collectors who aim to complete a full set. Its combination of artistry, symbolism, historic timing, and precious metal content contributes to its strong demand on the numismatic market. Collectors often seek the 1999p Silver Eagle not only for its beauty, but also for the historical context of the year 1999 itself. This was a period marked by technological advancement, economic growth, and anticipation as the world approached the turn of the millennium. The coin thus serves as a physical reminder of that era. In addition, silver eagles are frequently purchased as investments due to their guaranteed silver purity backed by the United States government. For many, the 1999p represents both a reliable store of value and a work of numismatic art. In the world of grading and condition evaluation, high-grade 1999p Silver Eagles, especially those graded PR70 by major grading services like NGC or PCGS, are considered premium pieces. Their flawless surfaces, perfect strike, and absence of marks elevate them into an elite category that commands higher prices. Even examples in lower proof grades remain attractive because the proof finish enhances the beauty of the Walking Liberty design in ways that regular bullion strikes cannot replicate. The mirror-like fields and frosted devices give the coin a dramatic appearance under light, making it a favorite for display and photography. The combination of the Philadelphia Mint's reputation, the strong demand for late 90s Silver Eagles, and the artistic heritage of the Walking Liberty design ensures that the 1999p American Silver Eagle continues to be a coin of enduring value and cultural significance. Whether kept as a collectible, displayed as a symbol of American artistry, or held as an investment, this coin remains one of the most compelling pieces in modern U.S. coinage. Its inscriptions, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $1, Liberty, In God We Trust, bring together the core ideals of a nation, making it a powerful emblem of American identity preserved in fine silver for future generations to appreciate. The 1980s United States $1 coin, commonly known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, is one of the most recognizable modern coins due to its unique design, historical importance, and the cultural changes it represents in American society. The coin was minted at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by the S Mint mark, and forms part of a short but significant coin series first introduced in 1979. This coin carries on its surface the well-known inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $1, Liberty, and In God We Trust, each phrase reflecting the nation's values, identity, and history. The dollar were created during a time when the United States Mint sought to modernize the currency system by introducing a small-sized dollar coin that would be easier to use than the large Eisenhower dollars of the 1970s. Though the experiment was ultimately not successful in circulation due to the coin's similarity to the quarter in size and color, the 1980s Susan B. Anthony coin remains a historically important collectible today. The obverse of the coin features a bold and dignified portrait of Susan B. Anthony, an American social reformer and a leading figure in the women's suffrage movement. Designed by Frank Gasparro, the portrait honors Anthony's lifelong dedication to equal rights and the fight for women's right to vote. Her image appears strong and determined, symbolizing courage, leadership, and moral conviction. Surrounding the portrait is the word liberty, a reminder that Anthony's struggle was rooted in the belief that freedom and equality should be universal. The phrase "I in God we trust," America's official motto, appears to the right of her portrait, showing the long-standing connection between national identity and a sense of faith. The date 1980 is positioned at the bottom, identifying the year of minting during a period of social change and economic transformation in the United States. The smallest mint mark, located near the portrait, confirms that this coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, known for its high-quality production and proof coinage. The reverse of the 1980s dollar is equally symbolic, featuring the image of an eagle landing on the surface of the moon, a design inspired by the insignia of the Apollo 11 lunar mission in 1969. This design honors one of the greatest achievements in American history, the first human landing on the moon. The eagle, with its wings spread and talons extended, symbolizes strength, freedom, and exploration. Beneath the eagle lies the lunar surface, while distant stars fill the background, creating a dramatic and inspiring space motif. Above the eagle is a Latin phrase E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one, which reflects a unity of a nation formed from many different states and peoples. Encircling the design are the inscriptions United States of America and $1, confirming the coin's status as legal tender. This bold and futuristic reverse connect American currency not only to national heritage but also to technological achievement and global leadership. The 1980s coin comes in two main varieties, a regular San Francisco business strike and a San Francisco proof strike, the latter being highly sought after by collectors for its sharp detail and mirror-like surfaces. Proof coins were made using specially polished dies and planchets, giving them a deep, reflective finish with frosted raised elements. Collectors appreciate 1980s proof dollars for their clarity and craftsmanship, often grading them through services such as PCGS and NGC, where high-grade PR69 and PR70 examples can command premium values. Even business strike versions from San Francisco are desirable because the Susan B. Anthony series has a short production span, limited to 1979 to 1981, and again briefly in 1999. This short run makes the 1980s dollar an essential part of any complete set. Historically, the Susan B. Anthony dollar marks the first time a real woman, not a symbolic figure like Liberty, was featured on circulating U.S. coinage. This alone gives the coin tremendous cultural and educational importance. The decision to honor Susan B. Anthony was significant because it acknowledged the contributions of women to American democracy. The coin's introduction also reflected the growing awareness of gender equality during the late 20th century, making the 1980s dollar a lasting symbol of social progress. While the coin struggled to circulate due to its small size and similarity to the quarter, it remains a powerful reminder of America's evolving identity and commitment to recognizing influential historical leaders. The 1980s Susan B. Anthony dollar also holds importance for collectors who focus on mint varieties, production history, and transitions in U.S. coinage. The series came at a time when the mint was experimenting with the idea of replacing paper currency with coins for durability and cost efficiency. Although the public did not widely accept the coin, its story reveals much about the challenges and strategies of modern coin design. Today, the coin maintains steady demand in the numismatic market, especially as interest grows among new collectors who appreciate modern U.S. currency and its historical connections. Examples preserved in mint state condition, especially those with strong luster and clean surfaces, are valued both for their beauty and for their role in the broader narrative of modern American coinage. Overall, the 1980s $1 Susan B. Anthony coin stands as a meaningful piece of U.S. history. It honors a pioneering activist, commemorates America's achievement in space exploration, and embodies national ideals through its inscriptions, Liberty, In God We Trust, E Pluribus Unum, and United States of America. Whether collected for historical appreciation, stored as part of a complete dollar series, or showcased for its symbolic strength, the 1980s dollar remains a powerful reminder of American heritage, innovation, and progress. The 1979 United States $1 coin, known worldwide as the very first Susan B. Anthony dollar, represents a major turning point in the history of American coinage. It was the first small-sized U.S. dollar coin ever minted and the first circulating American coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1979 dollar carries the historic inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, $1, Liberty, and In God We Trust, each representing deep national values. The year 1979 marks the beginning of a new era in modern currency, when the United States Mint attempted to introduce a practical, easy-to-use dollar coin to replace the larger, heavy Eisenhower dollars. Although this experiment did not achieve the expected success in circulation, the 1979 dollar remains one of the most important modern U.S. coins, admired for its historical significance, distinctive design, and cultural meaning. The obverse of the coin features a strong and confident portrait of Susan B. Anthony, created by the United States Mint's chief engraver Frank Gasparro. Anthony was one of the key leaders of the American women's suffrage movement, dedicating her life to the cause of equal rights and helping pave the way for the eventual passage of the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote. Her appearance on the coin reflects immense national respect for her contributions and symbolizes America's progress toward equality. Surrounding her portrait is the inscription Liberty, a reminder that Anthony fought not only for voting rights but for a broader vision of human freedom. To the right of her image is a familiar national motto, In God We Trust, representing the faith, tradition, and principles that have shaped the United States throughout its history. The date 1979, placed below the portrait, marks the beginning of the Susan B. Anthony series and the first year of this groundbreaking coin. Because the 1979 dollar was minted at Philadelphia, many examples do not carry a mint mark, as was common for the time. But certain varieties do show a small p mint mark, and these pieces are especially interesting to collectors. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, making them widely available, but condition, strike quality, and mint mark varieties can make particular pieces more desirable. The introduction of the coin was accompanied by a major national campaign promoting the new small-sized dollar, with the U.S. Mint hoping the public would adopt it for everyday use. However, the coin was often confused with a quarter because of its similar size, thickness, and color, causing circulation problems. Despite this, the 1979 remains a historically significant collectible because it was the start of a short-lived but influential series that returned again only once, in 1999. The reverse of the 1979 dollar is dramatic and symbolic, featuring an eagle landing on the surface of the moon, a design inspired by the Apollo 11 mission badge, one of the most iconic achievements in American and world history. The eagle, wings spread and talons extended, is depicted touching down onto the lunar surface, representing the United States leadership in space exploration and scientific progress. Behind the eagle are 13 stars, symbolizing the original 13 colonies, connecting America's founding history to its achievements in the modern era. Above the eagle appears the Latin motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, a reference to the unity formed by the states and the people who make up the nation. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and $1, confirming the coin's legal tender status and emphasizing its official role in the monetary system. The reverse artwork creates a powerful connection between American history, innovation, exploration, and national values. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar is also notable for its varieties, especially the wide rim, near date, and narrow rim, far date varieties. The wide rim version, also called the near date, is scarcer and more valuable, as the date appears closer to the coin's rim. Collectors carefully examine 1979 P dollars for these differences because the wide rim variety can carry a premium, especially in high mint state grades. Because of this, the 1979 P dollar not only represents social and historical progress, but also offers collectors an engaging study of minting variations and numismatic detail. From a production standpoint, the Philadelphia Mint struck tens of millions of 1979 P dollars, but only a small percentage survive today in pristine, well-preserved condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can show dramatic differences in value depending on their strike quality, surface preservation, and whether they belong to the wide rim variety. High-grade examples such as MS66 or MS67 are considered premium collector pieces due to their rarity in such exceptional condition. Even circulated pieces, however, hold strong historical interest because they represent the very beginning of the first small-sized dollar program in U.S. history. The historical, social, and cultural significance of the 1979 P1 coin cannot be overstated. It marked the first time a coin honored a real woman who fought for justice and equality. It introduced a modern, practical design meant to change the way Americans use their currency. It connected past achievements like the Apollo 11 moon landing with future hopes for innovation. And it represents a moment when the United States Mint attempted to reshape the nation's monetary system for a new era. Although public acceptance was limited, today the coin stands as a cherished collectible and an important reminder of America's commitment to honoring its heroes and advancing its ideals. Altogether, the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, E Pluribus Unum, and United States of America come together on the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar to tell a story about freedom, unity, leadership, and national identity. Whether owned by collectors, displayed in educational collections, or used to document American history, the 1979 P dollar remains one of the most meaningful and symbolically rich coins of the 20th century.